turn the mic on. Great, good start. Hey everyone, my name's, great. Hey everyone, welcome back to Gabby Cakes. Today I thought I would do a video reviewing some of my favorite books about empowerment and about leading your best life. I've been doing a lot of reading lately, and I wanted to share some good books with you that I've been reading that hopefully maybe you'll pick up and read. Now, I'm getting a little scared because it's thundering and lightning outside right now. Great time to shoot a video, Gab. So, my first book that I'm going to suggest to you guys that I love is The Secret. So, I've discussed The Secret a lot in a blog post that I wrote a while back. If you want to read that blog post, go ahead and click the link in the description below. I'll put that right down in there. I've been following The Secret for a long time now. I explain a lot of that more in my blog post. However, if you do want to learn more about The Secret, definitely give this video a thumbs up and I'll do a whole video based on that. I could go on and on about it. The Secret is the way you think, basically, then turns out into the way that your life will be. So, meaning, say you wake up in the morning and you stub your toe and you're having a bad day, you trip and fall, you spill your coffee, and you keep saying to yourself, I'm gonna have a bad day. I'm gonna have a bad day, that's it, it's not gonna be a good day from here. Well, of course now it's not going to be a good day because you just put that out into the universe that it's not going to be a good day. So basically, it's about the universe answering what you're basically wishing for. Think of the universe as a genie granting your wishes. So if you put out to the universe all these good things, saying I'm going to get a job, or I'm going to ace this test, or anything you want, or I'm going to get a raise, I'm going to get that promotion, it will happen for you because you are putting it out there. You are also putting out positive vibes out there, and you're basically not putting out there anything negative. So that's why people always say be positive, because if you're positive, positive things will come your way. You're basically a magnet and attracting everything that you're putting out there. Yeah, it's basically telling you life is easier than you think it is, and don't put out any bad energy that you don't want back in return. So that is my first, that's my first one. Rhonda Byrne, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Rhonda Byrne is the author of these books. She's also the creator, and she just has done a lot. So I would really recommend reading more about that. Okay, the second book that is definitely a suggestion of mine is called You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. And it's by Jen Sincero, and this is such a good book. I remember I went online and I researched what are the best books to kind of give you inspiration, get up off of your feet, which is basically how I came across all these books. But this one's really good because it talks in a language that's not boring in a sense. Basically, from the title that says You Are a Badass, that's even better. So basically, she talks about in this book just how to improve your life in different sections, but without telling you exactly what to do. She's basically saying, she wants to give you ideas of how to improve your life without getting busted doing it. Yeah, you'll understand by the time that you finish reading this book, you're gonna understand how you are, what you want to change, how to change what you don't love, and basically how to be a really good ass kicker and go out into the world and show them who's boss. You know what I mean? Definitely recommend this one. So now, The third book that I'm going to recommend to you is by a fellow YouTuber, probably like the queen of YouTube right now of the United States, is by none other than Lilly Singh, and the book is called How to Be a Boss, a Bouse. I'm gonna say it like that. So I didn't know that this was out, and when I went to my bookstore and I was looking just for a good book to read, I was really in the mood to find a good book, and I saw this on the shelf and I was like, oh my god, I really loved this book, and I was so intrigued to read it. One, because she is just so amazing. I do really idolize her. She just has this ambiance about her that is just all confidence, and as someone who's been working on that for such a long time, she basically like gives it out to the world, and she shows that it's so easy to be confident and it's easy to not care about what people think all the time. And because she's so successful, that's why I wanted to read her book as well, because I wanted to learn her tips and tricks. And the reason I loved reading this book is because it's not a boring read whatsoever. When I was reading it, I almost was hearing her say all these words in my head, because that's how it's written, and that's why I loved it so much. I love that, like, during these pages, you know, she has like different quotes on, like, that stick out the most in each chapter about, you know, about each chapter. And basically, this book is like the epitome of learning how to become a girl boss and how to just be so empowered, to be confident, to not let people downsize you, and to lead the best life that you can possibly have. And that's what I've been yearning for and trying to learn from people, and this book helped me a lot. She just has so much advice to give about it, and I love it. She is such a down-to-earth person who did this because she felt like it, and now it's turned into that this is her career. So that's like 100% read that book. So my final read that I am almost done reading, but I decided to record this before I finished reading it, is called The Gutsy Girl. It's called The Gutsy Girl Handbook, Your Manifesto for Success, and it's by Kate White. And I saw this on like the tables that they have out that just say, you know, like, oh, like best-selling, like career growth books or something like that. And I saw this on the table and it immediately caught my eye. I was like, oh, I wonder what that's about. And I turned it over to the back. I immediately started reading this blurb right here, and it says, to give you an insight, it says, do you love your career but sometimes feel stuck or undervalued? Are you getting paid less than you should be? Does your confidence sometimes evaporate in tough situations? Two of those three questions, I was like, yes. Like, sometimes I feel stuck in my career. Sometimes, like, my confidence evaporates in tough situations. And I was like, yep, I need this book. This book helps you basically own your excellence and ambition. It mainly talks about being it mainly talks about being gutsy in your career, and it mostly just talks about your career, but I still needed this. Sometimes I undervalue myself, and that's what makes my confidence do this, because I undervalue myself, and which is terrible because I have a lot of value and I can do this job and I can grow, and this book is awesome. Kate White also, which I didn't know this until I read more about it and more about her. She was editor-in-chief for Cosmopolitan for 14 years. So really, in my eyes, if anyone were to write a book about this, it'd be her. You know, Cosmopolitan is a huge magazine that is all about women, all about empowerment of women, and is for women, about women. And the fact that she's coming from that and writing this book, it's just, that made me also want to read it a lot, because she has also come a very long way. And what I love is that she gives out these like little quizzes in the middle of these books, and it says, you know, is it really what I should be doing? Like about like asking yourself these questions, like what should I be doing? Will this actually definitely get me closer to my work goals and also help me enhance my brand? I loved that, because making a decision about work and like a decision with work, this, oh my god, is so helpful. Is this something that I could give someone else to do? And if you answer no, why not? Think it over a minute more. Is this something that really doesn't have to be done at all? What's the worst that could happen if it doesn't get done? So I'm almost done reading that book, but it's so good. I'm going to be leaving all the links of where you can get these books in the description below. I hope you check them out. They are so awesome. These are only a few of my top picks of what to read if you're stuck in a funk. But I will be leaving all those in the description below. Please go check them out. If you're feeling in the mood to do some reading, please go ahead and do that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave any comments of maybe something that you're reading that you maybe think I should read. I love reading, and it is one of my favorite things to do as a hobby. So I would love some more suggestions on books that I can read. Thank you for watching this video and visiting my channel. Alright, bye guys!